In the first quarter of an hour, there were no signs of a revival, although one move ended with Harcourt going close, a sign of things to come. But then Jimmy Cyril's inspiration from the heavens produced football's equivalent of the loaves and fishes. The rapid fire started when a cross by Young was knocked back by Richards, and Harcourt stroked the ball home from 20 yards. A minute later, Martin O'Neill's through ball gave Harcourt another chance to display his skills. He rounded the keeper and drilled the ball through a defender's legs for number 2. Centre-half Steve Sims headed in number 3 from a corner, his second in 2 games. And the spree continued when a dreadful defensive error let in Harcourt to complete the first hat-trick of his career and left him dancing with delight. Centre-forward Alan Young bustled through to set up the next. When the ball ran loose, Pedro Richards calmly slipped the goalkeeper and scored his first of the season. 5 in 7 minutes, but still another first-half goal to come. Alan Young picked his spot from 25 yards. Notts relaxed, and Bolton's Wayne Foster pulled back a second-half goal. But astonishingly, Bolton had 4 others disallowed. In the first half, Joycel claimed that the player given offside couldn't have been interfering with play when he scored from 20 yards. And after Aghane's second-half goal was turned down, the Bolton players protested angrily. But they'd been overwhelmed in the first half and unable to contain the brilliant Harcourt. Rashid still clutching the match ball. I don't think you could get a better hat-trick as long as you play, could you?
No, I don't think so. The way them 3 went in, certainly were good goals, weren't they?
Can you remember which was your favourite?
I think the first one, because it set us on our way, and I could have blasted it, but I saw the corner, just went for it.
I think a few weeks ago you were pretty fed up with the game.
Yeah, I was getting a bit disillusioned, but I think the thing that was getting on top of me more than anything else was like I was losing every week. It was just getting me down a bit. But now I've turned me back on that and
made up
going well.
You played most of your career in midfield, now up front. Which do you prefer?
I prefer playing up front, obviously, because now I'm knocking the goals in. But you seem to get more freedom up front than playing a rigid role in midfield.
There's also been a visit from the Algerian ambassador, who's very interested in you playing for Algeria in the next World Cup, because you do have an Algerian father. What's happening there?
Well, he came over I think it was about 10 days ago, and spoke to the chairman to sort out the fixtures. And funnily enough, winning in the League Cup has messed things up a bit, because we play midweek games in World Cup qualifiers. So I'll have to see what goes on there.
What would you prefer, playing for Algeria in the World Cup or getting through to a Milk Cup final with Notts County?
Well, getting through to a Milk Cup final with Notts County.
Well, finally, in sport...